Okay, so good afternoon to everyone. Happy New Year, happy tweetings, and welcome to another edition of SEA Games Diaries. Dito lamang po sa Sports Corner PH. And with me right now, she's one of the decorated triathletes in the country. Recently, nag-silver medal po siya dyan po sa Southeast Asian Games, dyan po sa Thailand. And we'll get to discuss more about niya sa recent campaign natin doon. And of course, yung behind the scenes of the national team going there. Marami tayong mga nakakot ng mga medalya, gold, silver, and bronzes for our national triathletes. And one of them is Erica Burgos, who is now in Zoom. Erica, welcome to Sports Corner. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello po, and thank you for having me.
Okay, so ang uli nating pagkikita, by the way, was nung National Aquathlon Championships kung saan sinuportan nyo yung ilan sa mga athletes natin like sina Katrina Salazar, of course si Lorbes sumali rin at yung iba pa mga members na rin ng national team. And of course, you have been focusing on sa training para dito sa Southeast Asian Games. So, how was your experience? By the way, pakilan mo ng SEA Games mo na ito sa inyong career?
Second pa lang.
Oh, by the way, 2023, no?
Yes, yes.
Okay. 2023 and 2025 sa Cambodia, saka sa Thailand, what's the difference right now? Unahin natin yung preparations. Ano ang malaking pinagkaiba nitong training program noong 2023 and then sa 2025 at ano yung mga adjustments at improvements na ginawa ninyo all throughout this competition? Meron din ba kayong foreign training camp along the way?
Yes, nagkaroon kami nung pumunta kami sa Portugal, me and five other athletes. So, I think yung difference between nung 2023 and 2025 is mas nag-prepare kami as a team knowing that yung events for the 2025 SEA Games were relays compared nung sa Cambodia, isang relay lang yung part ako. And ngayon, nung sa Thailand, yung recent na SEA Games, puro relay siya with just one individual event. So, um, the preparation was different kasi we had to work as a team and sobrang laki po ng investment ng team for the SEA Games.
And since ang focus ng Thailand SEA Games na yon is yung mga mixed relay events kasi you're part of the duathlon team. Of course, meron din tayong aquathlon, meron din tayong triathlon na team relay and individual events. Kung saan naka-silver si Kira Ellis doon. And of course, si Per Casares and Kim Molino also got medals too. So, doon naman sa duathlon na event na sinalihan ninyo, kamusta ang jailing? Kamusta yung sabihin nating teamwork na of course pinagsama kayo ng inyong mga fellow teammates sa duathlon? Some of them nakasama nyo before sa of course sa mga iba't ibang mga competitions, but of course it is a great honor nga pala to win yung silver medal para sa Pilipinas. Kasi ang nakasama nyo dun sa duathlon ay si Mary Joy Trupa. Naglaro din yan dun sa World Games, si Franklin Yee at si Maynard Pexon. So, karamihan sa kanila, mga first-timers sa SEA Games. Samantala ikaw, second-timer ka pa lang. So, how was the teamwork between you and the three other teammates na naging parte ng duathlon team?
Very fun kasi it's actually my first time racing with the duathlon team. So, iba talaga yung nangyari and very blessed to have that experience and sobrang lakas ng mga teammates ko. I'm really blessed na I was able to race with them. And yun nga, knowing na ever since pa na mas malakas, may mga countries na malakas talaga sa duathlon. Sobra yung effort namin for that event.
Going back to the duathlon event, kasi mas nasanay tayo sa triathlon event. So, duathlon is a combination of bike lang saka run, no?
Run, bike, run.
Run, bike, run. And before itong SEA Games, meron kayong mga sinalihan ng mga competitions locally, internationally. So, I was, of course, a good help. Yung boost, pagdating nga sa SEA Games, yung paglaok, consistent na paglaok nga sa iba't ibang mga local and international competitions recently, just before itong Thailand SEA Games.
Syempre, we have to know kung ano ba yung fitness level namin. So, yung, aside from representing yung country sa international races and showing up sa mga local races as part of the national team, I think it was really crucial sa training program namin to know na fit pa ba kami and nag-work ba yung program namin. So, I think it was very important for our preparation for the SEA Games.
How about yung sa strength and conditioning? Kasi nabanggit natin, medyo kinakailangan maging maingat tayo sa pagdating nga sa fitness level. Of course, para makarecover tayo sa mga injuries na tinamo natin in the recent competitions and to gain knowledge and of course expertise na when it comes na sa triathlon upang pagdating nga sa duathlon event, mas lalong preparado kayo para dito sa ating medal bid natin.
Well, yung strength and conditioning naman, incorporated na siya within our training program. So, I'd say we were complete naman yung preparation along with yung support for yung mga psych sessions na provided by PSC. So, it was yun nga, aside from yung physical training lang, which is swim, bike, and run, ang daming aspects na kailangan pa namin na gawin, which is ano naman, na-provide naman sa amin before SEA Games.
By the way, sa Portugal kayo nag-train, no? Kailan ito nangyari?
June to July?
June to July. And then, of course, nag-training din kayo sa New Clark City, no?
Yes, a month before.
So, in regards na sa training, ah, tinitiyak ba sa sarili ninyo na of course kahit anumang mga struggles and challenges and hardships along the way, kahit papaano, naabot ninyo yung 100% level of preparedness nga para dito sa inyong participation nga for the SEA Games?
I'd say yes kasi it was a very controlled environment. So, nalayo kami sa distractions ng city. So, yung training camp namin prior to SEA Games, talagang focus lang kami with proper nutrition and yung facilities complete para hindi kami nahihirapan. Kasi yung iba, like, even myself, sa province ko, wala kaming swimming pool na maayos, wala din akong track oval. So, laging travel eh. 1 hour, 30 minutes, ganun lagi yung travel just to be able to train. And given na nabigyan kami ng opportunity to train sa complete na venue na, complete na yung facilities, it was really helpful kasi it's not just me, marami sa amin taga-province lang. And yun nga, very thankful na ganun.
Okay. Apart from the duathlon event, you also join also yung aquathlon women's relay with of course a multi-titled SEA Games gold medalist Kim Mangrobang and then the newest sensation sa triathlon si Kia Ellis. So, with the veteran, ikaw, para kang sophomore, tapos si Kira, parang rookie na rin. Yung combine all the years of experience of competing, tapos may mga hawak pa kayo mga medalya on the effort. So, paano yung pinagtibay ninyo yung pagsasamahan ninyong tatlo, mga veterano at of course yung mga bago natin, when it comes na dun sa aquathlon event na sinalihan ninyo?
Well, I'd say yung relay naman is very I'd say the effort per event was individual pa rin naman kasi we were all doing the same thing. Pero yun nga, it was always about how we were able to motivate each other sa event namin. Kasi syempre, hindi naman to parang I'd rely on her to do this. Well, yun nga yung nangyari na kailangan namin i-maintain yung gandong pace para maiabot namin sa susunod na teammate na gantong pace pa rin or gantong gap from the other teams. Pero feel ko it's more of how we communicate and how we encourage each other during the event, yung combination namin sa relays.
How was the support nga pala ng PSC, ng POC, and of course yung TriPil, ang ating NSA sa triathlon? Kasi nakita naman natin ang solid na support of all three organizations when it comes sa national team. They were taking care of our triathletes from here and abroad, lalo na pag nilalaro ko ng competition. And of course, the announcements nga parang nagpalakas ng loob ninyo nung nalaman ni Chairman Pato na mataas yung incentives na ibibigay, pati Christmas bonus nung nag-send off tayo. Kung narinig ninyo yung announcement nung send off, yung dagdag Christmas bonus tapos dagdag incentives, parang lumakas ang loob ninyo at confident kayo na of course makukuha ninyo yung medal.
I mean, it's not about the money naman. Kasi, I mean, gets ko na may money involved. And I'm really thankful na may ganun na offer sa aming mga national athlete. Pero, syempre, it's about, ano pa rin kailangan pa rin mag-medal talaga, whether or not may incentive na ganun. And alam naman namin na sobrang laki ng investment sa amin ng government. Kasi ang dami naming opportunities this year just to prepare for it.
Of course, yung support system na binigay sa inyo ng TriPil, all throughout the competition, alas full force silang lahat na sumuporta dito sa inyong Thailand SEA Games campaign.
Yes, ang daming coaches and it was really good teamwork kasi nga very technical, ang daming possible na points for penalty. So, naging teamwork for the coaches and even yung mga athletes na tapos na bantayan sa U-turn or kung ano man yung littering, kahit yung mga parents and yung mga ibang supporters na Pinoy, nagtulungan talaga just to support us in our events.
Okay, so let's go now to the actual event na. So you join the duathlon relay and the aquathlon relay. Even though merong shortcomings, kasi may iba nga nagkaroon ng problema sa food poisoning, tapos may mga struggles along the way na hindi na natin ibabanggit pa. Pero what's your take sa overall performance natin in those two events na sinalihan, which the country contributed two silver medals, aside nga doon sa maraming medals na naakot ang ating triathlon team natin going into the SEA Games, even though mabigat yung competition from different triathletes natin na from Southeast Asian nations natin.
I'd say na the sport is just really developing and it's good for Southeast Asia. I mean, um, nagka-struggles kasi yung ibang countries sumalakas din. And given na it's my second time pa lang, I know na from just reading and knowing about yung mga previous na SEA Games, may development from other countries. So talagang nahirapan for this year. But I think what people say, it was really successful naman despite nga na ang daming nangyari, food poisoning, and yung ibang mga nangyari. It I think it just fuels the team for the next one kasi wala it's what's gonna help us improve and just push to be better for the next one. So I think we're just thankful for whatever we got last SEA Games, this SEA Games, and yun nga, we just have to work harder for the next one.
And going into this events nga pala, you have been contributed two silver medals nga. Take us an overview nga pala dun sa finals events kung saan ikaw nilakukan dun sa inyong competition. By the way, saan part ka sumali dun sa mismong duathlon and aquathlon? Sa run ba, sa swim, or sa bike?
Kaya sabi ko individual, all of us did the same thing. So, lahat kami nag-swim run for aquathlon and sa duathlon lahat kami nag-run bike run.
So
So
parang
tigi-tigisa kami.
so parang sabay kayong lahat na tumakbo, no? At the same time, no?
Hindi. So bali ko kunwari, so three girls, si Kira magsi-swim run, next one, Ate Kim, swim run. Pag natapos na si Ate Kim, ako na, swim run. So sunod-sunod kami na nagsi-swim run, swim run, swim run. Same lang sa duathlon.
Okay, gets ko na. So parang hindi pinagsabay pero of course kahit papaano nare-reflect ito sa magiging resulta ng mismong competition. At anong pakiramdam ninyo nung tumawid ka sa finish line in those events na sinalihan ninyo?
Well, naging anchor lang ako for the aquathlon and actually na dun after the aquathlon ako na remind na oh my gosh, ito yung SEA Games na grabe yung level, grabe yung hirap just to compete here and it's not hindi siya basta-basta na kasi nag-silver kami and yun nga na-realize ko grabe yung level ngayon and I was just excited to keep on racing for the next events.
Malaking pagkakaiba ito compared niya doon sa gold medal finish ninyo noong 2023, aquathlon, mixed team relay, with of course Kira Ellis din. Nakasama nyo rin si Kira doon sa aquathlon, si Matthew Hermosa, also part of our SEA Games team. Si Inaki Lorbes din, part din niya ng ating SEA Games team. So, kahit of course, medyo hindi napalad tayo na nasungkit natin ng ginto. Ano ba ang mga lessons na natutunan nyo pagdating niya sa 2027 magkaka-bounce back ulit kayo sa mga events kung papalarin, kung may sasama man lang either sa relay or sa individual, pero depende pa rin sa mga takbo ng ating mga organizers.
Mm. Well, ganun talaga. It's not like after nung nag-medal last SEA Games, naisip nila na hindi na sila magte-train. Everybody wants to be on that podium. So I believe that yung mga triathletes from other countries are also training very, very hard. At the same time kami din, we are training very, very hard for it. So, ganun talaga. It's sports We just have to accept what happened and then use the lessons that we gain from it, maging mental or kung ano ba yung kailangan namin na-improve. Physically, we will just have to take it for 2027.
At alam naman natin, sa takbo ng buhay, ika nga may mga struggles, may mga challenges, pero na-overcome talaga ito when it comes na dito sa sa inyong career nga bilang isang triathlete. Di lahat ng panahon of course nagagaling ka na sa finish line na malungkot, masaya, nadadapa, pero at least babangon ka rin. So,
Yes.
going into the 2026 campaign na rin, so after ng holidays, you spend your holidays with your family, with your friends. After ng Christmas at New Year, back to training na ulit. Paghahandaan ninyo, Subit! So you will joining Subit?
Most likely po.
Okay. So this is actually one of the trials na rin for the national selection para sa TriPhil for 2026 events. At alam ko, mas marami kayong mga competitions sa sasalian. So, how's the preparations nga pala for Subit even though it's been weeks from now since the next event na sasalihan ninyo? The first event for 2026.
Well, as of now, I'm taking my time to recover kasi grabe din yung tagal na preparation for SEA Games. So I'm just taking my time to sa off season and enjoy time with family muna before actually starting the load for the events this year.
And I'm sure nga, of course, pagdating niya sa 2026, kampante ka na ulit na makabalik niya doon sa training, lalo na sunod-sunod na mga sasalihan tournaments. We have the Asian Games, we have the Asian Beach Games, we have the usual mga Asian Championships of World Cups ng World Triathlon, and for sure, may sasama ka na naman ulit doon sa national roster natin na ipapadala nga sa SEA Games kung papalarin kung mabibigyan
Hopefully,
pagkakataon ng
hopefully.
kung mabibigyan pagkakataon ng mga coaching staff na may sama ka either sa triathlon,
Yes.
sa duathlon, or sa aquathlon.
Yes, hopefully. Deserve ko na makasama for the next one.
Okay, going back into your 2025, I'm sure marami kayo mga experience on and off the triathlon course. Mas marami kayo mga pinuntaan na mga lugar, mas marami nakikilala ninyo mga personalities sa sports and outside of it. Especially nung nagkasama tayo before doon sa Atletang Ayala, of course, EJ Obiena was there. Ikaw yung isa sa mga na-interview. So, tell us your story nga pala kung bakit ka na kilala ninyo si EJ in person during this Atletang Ayala. Kasi you're actually part of Globe, no?
Actually, nakuha lang ako for that commercial for Atetang Ayala. But I'm not really part of Globe. So, it was just for that event lang.
Oo. And how's the experience na makilala nyo rin yung kapwa mo ring trackster? Of course, track and field athlete kasi si Erica, she used to be part of UST UP track and field team. Si EJ sa UST, although hindi kayo nagkasabay kayo mag-compete sa UAP before kasi naglalaro na si EJ internationally. So, how was the experience na nakasama ninyo si EJ?
It was great kasi syempre, yung circle ko lang for the past few months, puro triathlon lang. And being exposed to yung pole vaulting, it's not a normal sport na nakikita ko. Track and field, running, normal, pero yung pole vault, no, hindi siya normal sa akin. So, yung meeting someone, a legend like him, it was really inspiring din na the way he inspires other people.
And lastly, going back into your recent successes for the past year, 2025, mukhang kailangan mo mamulat talaga ang iyong kaisipan, ang iyong kausayan, kahandaan pagdating niya sa 2026. Ano mga aral na natutunan niyo sa 2025 na babaunin ninyo upang ma-improve panlalo ang inyong triathlon career pagdating sa 2026? Kasi you're still young pala. And marami ka pang kakainin bigas upang marating ninyo yung tuktok ng mismong triathlon. Sabihin natin katagang triathlon queen. So, what are the lessons you want to share ng 2025 na, of course, para mas kailangan mo pang pag-usayan palalo pagdating niya sa 2026 season?
Well, last year kasi it was really difficult for me since in 2024 my grandmother passed. So it was really difficult. It was a difficult year for me to train. But yung natutunan ko lang talaga is life keeps on moving. I mean, you don't, I don't have to keep on para bang, hindi ako pwedeng malulong sa past ko. Na whatever bad happened in the past, I have to get over it. Kasi if I keep looking at my past, it's gonna hold me back from the other opportunities na nag-open up sa akin in the future. So, um, I just keep moving, honestly. Na kahit pa good or bad yung mangyari sa'yo, move on. Move on and think of what you can do in the present and what you plan to do in the future. And just enjoy the moment. Kasi hindi natin napapansin na sa sobrang focus natin, hindi na tayo nag-enjoy sa ginagawa natin. And especially sa sports na gaya namin na very time-consuming, wala na kaming ginawa kundi mag-training, kailangan ma-remind tayo na we have to enjoy. Hindi lang puro hindi dapat na parang robot. Kailangan happy pa rin tayo and passion pa rin yung tingin natin passion pa rin yung tingin natin sa sports, hindi lang basta work, hindi lang work kasi national athlete ako. Kailangan ko isipin na mahal ko yung ginagawa ko and ito talaga yung bumubuo sa identity ko and ito yung nagpapasaya sa akin para hindi ako nabe-burn out.
So, kahit papaano, 2025 serves a tool. Pagdating na sa 2026, mas lalo ka pang maganaan at ma-produce ka pa na mas marami pang results sa mga competition. I will look forward for more competitions ahead for you. Of course, 2026 will be a fruitful year for you. Congratulations along the way sa SEA Games campaign ninyo. 2 silver medals, both duathlon and aquathlon. So, kanino mo dinededicate ang inyong panalo, and it's your turn to greet some of them.
Well, first of all, I dedicate this to my grandma, to my wawa, who would have loved to see me do that nung Thailand. And I dedicate it to my parents kasi never ending yung support kahit pa may mga differences kasi syempre adult na ako, kaka-graduate lang. Um, they were still very supportive of me, and to my coach and my teammates na sinabayan ako sa paghihirap ko sa training, and to my friends, hindi ko na isa-isahin, but kahit pa malayo ako, kahit pa hindi ako yung nagpapakita lagi, I'm just really grateful na from afar they were supporting me along the way.
Oh, by the way, UP also, yung alma mater
Yes.
mo,
Huh?
yung UP, track and field team.
Yes, I mean, ang dami, and my sponsors also, they're all very supportive of me, my team, and ayun, marami pa.
Pati nga yung Sante Barley Athletic
Yes,
Club.
Ante Barley, yes, si my sponsor po.
Oo, which is one of the supporters niya of your campaign. Pati yata si
Yes,
Inaki, partner rin ng Sante
she's also
Barley, no?
part, opo.
Ng Sante Barley. And with that, Erica, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence dito sa ating program. We surely and hopefully, pagdating nga sa mga competitions, babantayan ka namin, and of course, we will definitely watch out for you and of course, rooting for you along the way. So, congratulations again. God bless at maraming salamat po. Bye-bye!
Thank you,
See
bye.
you! See you soon!